Students at Rutgers University in New Jersey are demanding the university publicly support the professor who wrote the book on Antifa. That professor recently fled the country after Turning Point's Rutgers chapter raised concerns about the university employing him. Now, the Turning Point chapter is taking a ton of flack after sounding the alarm, with one member of Rutgers leadership now calling for the removal of 2 Turning Point officers. Hello, everyone. This is Outnumbered. I'm Emily Campagno, and also joining us today, Kennedy, host of the Kennedy Saves the World podcast.
But funding a terror organization is where we need to draw the line. That's why we're seeing such a push toward trade schools. If you just want to go to a school and get an education to learn how to do something, Rutgers and schools like it that are promoting this are not the place for you.
Yeah, and Kennedy, I wanted to dig into that very same point with you on the president, the Tate's commentary, where he talks about that, well, this is cancel culture, but isn't it simply consequences? And if someone is employed in a position to affect influence and potentially indoctrination over students and is contributing directly to terrorist organizations, to me that seems like a no-brainer where it would disqualify them for employment. He's free to say and do what he wants. That's the point, but it's accountability and consequences that Turning Point here is seeking.
Yeah, I mean, we are looking at the consequences of private text messages, you know, possibly upending and destroying careers and lives. You know, this wasn't a private manifesto that he had on his MacBook that someone hacked into, but that's what he's acting like. He's acting like he's some sort of a victim here. This is a book, a handbook, a manifesto that he published under his own name. It wasn't under a pseudonym. It wasn't when he was cosplaying as some stinky anti-fascist warrior. You know, this is a guy, this is a professor who, you know, has conceivably spent hundreds of thousands of dollars on his education. And this book is the exclamation point on the conclusion that he has come to. And the conclusion, as we have seen in cities like Portland, it's pretty bad. Like, Antifa wants to burn the entire structure down. But what are they offering when the infrastructure is burning, when it's in ruins? That's my problem with this. It's not the idea that, you know, some of these establishments need a pushback. It's that what they're offering is dystopia. It is violence. It is potentially murder. It is unlivable cities. And, you know, that is what he's lobbying for. He's not talking about it. It's not someone who works in a counterterrorism think tank who goes out and studies Hamas and Hezbollah. They are not endorsing those organizations. They're telling, it's the same thing with the narco cartels. Like, they are telling us how they work, who populates it, and then law enforcement uses that and goes, oh, great, now we have intel and we can figure out how to defeat them. This is a full-throated endorsement of Antifa and nothing else, an organization that is very violent at its core and, you know, according to some, a terrorist organization. Not a great thing to be endorsing on a campus.
No.